Hello there everybody, Jordan back again with another review, and this is going to be for the 2026 film Whistle, and this is directed by Corin Hardy and stars Dafne Keen. A group of high school teens discover an ancient Aztec whistle that fast-tracks their future deaths to comfort them in the present day. Well guys, this is going to seem like a quicker review than usual. I don't know how long it's going to run for right now, but I'm not going to go over all the details like I usually do in these reviews. That might seem a little bit lazy, but honestly, it's not that. I love reviewing horror movies, but I feel like I've just been there, done that with this film. I'll give some examples when I get to my negatives shortly, but this is a horror movie that feels like it belongs in the modern day teen era, and people will go and see this film and go, oh, just another dumb horror movie. It doesn't help the genre really, but like I said, more on that when I get to my negatives. There are some positives for Whistle, so let's get into them. First off, I do think the concept of this movie was awesome, where these group of teenagers get hold of this whistle and one of them blows it, all the others hear it while they're sat around this pool, and this is like a little doom device where their future deaths will come after them. So if you're going to die of old age in like 60 years, that death will come for you in the present day or in the next few hours, the next couple of days. Also, if you're going to die in maybe like a car crash in 10 years' time, it will be fast-tracked to come and get you now in the present day. And I really liked how some of these deaths came about and how they incorporated it on camera. There is one death scene that happens in one of the bedrooms in this movie, and it was kind of jaw-dropping. I was like, wow, this is a really cool death scene for this type of movie that we usually get all the time now. And I really like what they did with it. If I done a top 10 horror movie moments of 2026 at the end of the year, this probably has a good chance of making it. It's a real standout death scene. But I gotta say, guys, there were also some other great death scenes in this movie as well that, you know, they kind of really went for and got very creative with. And the characters here are all fine. I mean, it's not too much of a positive because there's no one who really stands out here. I mean, even Dafne Keen, who I thought was brilliant in Logan as a young child actress, here, she's okay, but there's nothing too much to write home about with her character. There's a little bit of a backstory going on, which I don't think was explored all that much, and nor did I really care all that much. It was a very easy background story to write on paper. But all the actors, or the main group of antagonists we have here, do a good job. They're likeable enough. They're cool to hang with. But there's just not much more to it than that. They are most certainly cannon fodder for the most part. And the movie looks good. It's got high production value. It looks very nice. It feels like it belongs on a cinema. But I really like the design of this little whistle device. Like, it looks really sinister and everything. Really cool design on that. And yeah, the movie looks fine for the most part. I mean, I know I'm just laying off some generic positives here, but this is a pretty generic movie. Well guys, I'm just going to get into it right now. The things that really I didn't like about this film, and one of them is the story and the writing. It just feels like they are copying someone's homework here, and I've seen this way too many times in more recent memory, but we do have some good ones from the past. Final Destination, Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell, but if you see their movies, you've kind of seen this one, and especially more with modern films. One I did like was Smile, but also It Lives Inside, Night Swim, Tarot. If you've seen their movies, guys, you have seen Whistle. It borrows the formula of characters, group of teenagers usually, who find this little device that dooms them and puts their life in peril. So they're all panicking after one or two of them have been picked off. Then they go and find this old lady or person of interest who knows about this whistle, or let's say said device in any other movie. They learn a bit more about it. They learn how to stop it from this person, and then they go back and try and stop this damn thing, and the end basically plays out. That's exactly what Whistle is. It's just tracing another movie's footprint there and putting its own little spin on it with the future death thing. And these movies are usually followed by generic jump scares with loud sound effects when someone appears on the camera and bad CGI demon design. Even though the movie looks good, some of the demons, yeah, it just felt very lazy there. Guys, I love some modern horror films. There's some really great ones that have come out in the last few years. There really is. But there's also been some very down the middle of the road ones, and Whistle fits right into that category, unfortunately. I can go on about more negatives here, like there's this priest in the film who walks around the neighborhood selling drugs, and he's responsible for a few kids who've died. But he's also doing these church going meetings, and everyone's coming to his church, and it's like, no, the whole community would know that you sell drugs. And he's a real asshole of a character. I didn't like him whatsoever. Just things like that. It's just not too much care is put into the writing there. So unfortunately, guys, it's kind of a weak movie, to be honest. However, I will go on record to say Whistle is a watchable enough film. It's one of them you don't have to think about too much. People may not like that because they like to come away and try and unpack the movie. A lot of people and casual audiences may like this movie and just think, oh yeah, that was fun. I can see a lot of people just being very, very mixed on this film altogether. Yeah, easy digestible film. I enjoyed it a little bit, but I also seen a lot of gaping problems with it. So, yeah, Whistle, it is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and rate this movie now, guys. I'm going to give Whistle a 5.5 out of 10. The 0.5 is for a number of really good death scenes that they threw in there. Okay, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review. I know it's a short review, but I'm kind of getting tired of talking about this same film. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Please do let me know in the comments down below. I know my other reviews are a lot longer than this and a little bit more in-depth, but I'm kind of just tired of these generic movies that are put out these days. If you want more 2026 horror movie reviews, please look in the link down below in the description. They'll all be there. Go and check them out. If you like horror, please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. It really helped me out. You all take care, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.